The fuse. The fuse. I'm not going to stop that. I'm going to say this word, this particular word, so it gets stuck in your head. The fuse. But before I get into the fusing, let's talk a little bit about the game itself. Elon Musk is here. He has a prisoner called Shay. A group of travelers from Lancilla Unification are passing by, so that's not important. I have to keep thinking about the winter that's coming, and I'm going to be really out of food. That's why I keep researching on my batteries. Brand Tesla, of course, because Elon Musk is doing the research himself. I was listening, I was remembering actually one video of Bill Maher that he had George Carlin as a guest, and George Carlin was saying this.
Well, once again, I step back from this opera. I found a position for myself some time ago that gives me some detachment, and that is when you're born in this world, you're given a ticket to the freak show, and in America you get a front row seat. And it is my opinion that at the base of most of the evil in the world is religion of any kind.
I don't know if I agree with George Carlin here. I think religion is evil, nasty, and I think it is one of the bases of the evil on this planet, but I don't think it's the biggest. The biggest evil threat to mankind, I think it's ideology. Ideology, especially if manipulated by television, it can get really dangerous. I've been recommending Born on 4th of July because, I think that movie really makes it clear that Ronnie Kovic was manipulated, especially by television. If you listen on TV all the time that communism is right around you and right under your bed, you're going to start to believe it. That's why I think we need some defusing, and I don't see it coming from anywhere. Nobody is trying to defuse anything. In fact, I think both sides are really actually feeding it. You see, I think it was today that I saw a very aggressive video of Sam Cedar and the Majority Report, and as well as the Young Turks. Of course, they have their, little bubbles, and they need to speak to their bubbles, but that's not helping. That's not helping. The last video I told a story about, two guys arguing about politics in Brazil, my home country, my natural country. I was born in Brazil, but I don't live there anymore. They were arguing about Lula and Bolsonaro, the candidates for president in the next election, and one ended up stabbing, the other one 17 times in his face. Not happy with that, he went and got an axe to try to decapitate the man. Still not happy, he made some, TikToks out of it. So that's what happens. That's exactly what's going on this planet right now. That's why I think it's getting dangerous here in Argentina. A couple just tried to kill the vice president, Cristina Fernandez Kirchner, so they had the gun to her face. If that bullet came out, it would be like, A friend of mine, an Argentinian friend of mine, told me, if that bullet came out, we would be in a civil war here at this moment. The moment that I was talking to him, that would be in a civil war. I don't know, I am not Argentinian, but I do know that Cristina is loved by many people, hated by many people, especially considering that people think she is a communist. And it's funny how the left never addresses that. They never make it clear that they are not communists, because they are not. I told you, I've been telling you in my videos that the last person I consider to be a true communist was Che Guevara, and look what happened to him. He invaded Cuba, he did the revolution there, he tried to do that here in South America and got brutally murdered in Bolivia. So there, someone should have defused Che Guevara, and he probably would be alive today and kicking. Back to my game. Elon Musk is planting. Remember that I'm going to need lots of food to pass my winter time. It's going to be nasty. I have some bad experiences already in this game with winter. But Elon Musk, as a tough man that he is, the richest man on the planet, I think he can manage it. And he's going to bed right now. Shay is still my prisoner, and I'm trying to tame her, actually convert her to my ideology. She doesn't seem to be very happy here. Even the prisoners, you have to try to make them happy. As you can see here, she still has her own ideology, and that's what I'm trying to change, to convert her to my own ideology. I actually don't know what the real Elon Musk ideology is. I imagine he tends to go right, of course. He doesn't want those goddamn communists taking his money. People believe in communism, don't they? Have you ever talked to any communist? A real communist. As you can see, I have a dry thunderstorm here, and I have some fire. The characters in Rimworld are actually very good beating fires, but sometimes they do get out of control. There are no communists, man. Remember the movie 8 Minutes? It's time for me to talk about the movie. Born on 4th of July, directed by Oliver Stone, with the perfect interpretation of Tom Cruise. She is converted to Super Methodism. Nice job, Elon. Elon, as Donald Trump was calling him the other day, because I think Donald Trump wanted Elon Musk to give him money for his network, or to invest in the Truth Network. I don't know. Who cares? At any case, go and watch Born on 4th of July. At some point, Ron Kovic is arguing with his mother, she says to him, "I didn't ask you to go, I didn't force you to go to Vietnam." And he says, "Yes, you did. Yes, you did." And she did. If you watch the movie, at some point, she says to him, "Well, you need to go stop the communism." Come on, woman, please give your son a goddamn break. Don't say that to manipulate. Don't manipulate people like that. It's just crazy. There are no communism. There is not. Tell me one communist. Give me one name of a person you truly think is a communist. Prepared to make the revolution, proletariat dictatorship, and the private property. There's no such thing. No, not anymore. As I've said, maybe a nut, that we don't even know about, is having wet dreams about his communism, but I don't believe in communism anymore. I never did, actually, but that's all for today.